this is what you asked for. You wanted to see what does my hair look like with no pomade in it and completely dry. And I assure you, that is exactly what you're looking at. There is no moisture in my hair. I've completely dried it out. And there's absolutely no hair product in my hair. And you're thinking, Nick, your hair looks kind of like really wavy and looks like there's a lot of volume. Well, it's because of how she cut the hair with the texturizing scissors. It's almost like it just like caused the hair to kind of stick to itself. Yeah, so let's do a turnaround. We're looking at my hair without any product in it, completely dry. And this is the actual cut, what it looks like without any product in it. So we can really get a good idea of what this cut is all about, to really deconstruct this hair. It's funny because even for me, it kind of feels like it makes it look like I have more hair than I have. I mean, we know about the diffuse thinning. I mean, it's still there, but and I don't know the answer to this yet. I want to know, how long is my hair? And by the way, I want to point this out too. What I feel like, as I've kind of checked out and looked in the mirror a minute ago, it's almost like this sense of like a faux hawk. There's so much length in the middle, and then it dissipates on the sides there. But even along the back, it's like, I feel like it's almost like a faux hawk, because I've had one of those before, and that's what it made me think of. Specifically making sure that there's not clippers involved. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna measure how long my hair is. So I've got it to the 6-inch mark. Clearly I won't need that. But what's the longest point? Right there. Let's just try that again, just to be sure. Flat on my head. Okay, so yeah, I mean, she was right. She said about 2.5 inches. It just looks longer than that. But I mean, clearly, you're seeing that. Wait a minute, are we getting up to 3 inches though? No. I mean, it's a solid 2.5 inches, isn't it? Okay. And that's the longest part. Okay, but check this out. When she cut it to where it's basically like mostly the same length. See that? like a bowl cut. And I think that's really the trick. Another trick to making this work is that, not that I would wear it like that. That's definitely not something I would do, because then it definitely looks like I'm trying to hide something. My hair is just not thick enough to pull that off. But you can tell that she clearly, it's more streamlined. I mean, if I really wanted to do that without any pomade, but that doesn't feel genuine to me. Oh, it just looks like I put bird feathers on my head. But the reason I'm doing this is, again, just to show you that it's cut the same length across. Combine that to a hairline that looks like this. So obviously, when you've got this hairline, it's not gonna be straight across like the way she did it. So I think here's what we've learned from this. We've learned 2.5 inches on top. Man, it still seems longer to me. Really? Come on, seriously? Okay. I know that we're looking at this. I've got it stopped at 3 inches. Yeah. Yeah, 2.5 is as long as it gets up there. Let's do this. Let's just get a feel for how it looks. Yeah. All right, so there you go. Now, in closing though, it's like, this is also a hairstyle where really I do need pomade, because it's like with this, it's either so fluffy or it's the feathers look like, oh, just dropped a bunch of bird feathers on my head. So, and that's fine. I'm so happy about how it looks with pomade. But there we go. I feel like we've learned a lot. We have deconstructed my perfect haircut here. And the secret is ultimately across the same length, because normally it would come down like this because of my hairline. It'd be the longest here. It doesn't do that now. And then we also know that texturizing scissor that is kind of like, I guess, makes the ends different lengths and just gives an appearance that it's much fuller than it is. And it's funny, with no product I can just do that. That tells you the power of those texturizing scissors. I feel like a rooster or something. That's a good place to stop this video, I think.